There are moments in life when it feels like something precious has been stolen from us. Not just things, not just opportunities, but whole years. Time. Seasons of our lives that we will never live again. And sometimes, it feels as though those years vanished without mercy. We look back and what do we see? We see the ruins, the empty fields where dreams once grew, the silent places where laughter used to fill the air, the broken roads where we once thought we were walking toward promise, but somehow we lost our way. This message today is for you if you are one who looks back and wonders, what happened to me? Where did those days go? Why did those opportunities slip through my fingers? How did I become this version of myself, the one I never imagined I'd be? Maybe you lost years to fear, years to depression, years to confusion. Maybe it was sickness, maybe it was betrayal, or maybe it wasn't just one great tragedy, but a slow, quiet series of disappointments that drained the joy from your soul and left you wondering if you'll ever recover. You are not alone. The Bible tells us in Joel 2 verse 25, I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten. God was speaking to people who had lost everything. Fields destroyed, harvest stolen, hope shattered. But in the ruins, God did not offer them a lecture. He did not blame them for what had been lost. Instead, He gave them a promise. And this same promise is alive for you today. God restores stolen years. Not only can He heal a broken heart, not only can He mend a torn life, but He is the God who reaches into the past, into the empty places of your yesterdays, and brings forth something new. You may say, how can this be? Time cannot be reversed. Days cannot be relived. The past cannot be changed. But listen carefully. God is not limited by time the way we are. He does not live inside your calendar. He does not answer to your clock. He is the God of redemption, the God who makes all things new, the God who can take the broken chapters of your story, the pages you thought were wasted, the seasons you thought had no purpose, and He can write something so beautiful, so powerful, so sacred, that when you look back, you will not see only pain. You will see His hand guiding you all along. Do not believe the lie that it is too late for you. Do not believe the whisper that says you have missed your chance. With God, there is no too late. With God, nothing is wasted. Not even the years the locusts have eaten. Perhaps you feel as though your best years are behind you. You might look at others and think they are moving forward, but I am still standing in the ashes. But what if God is preparing something for you that is greater than what you lost? What if what He restores will not only fill the empty places, but will make you forget the sorrow altogether? You see, when God restores, He does not return things as they were. He returns them better, stronger, richer, full of blessing. Read the story of Job. Look at Joseph. Consider Naomi and Ruth. Each one lost years. Each one endured pain, betrayal, disappointment, and deep sorrow. But God restored. And what He gave them in the end was greater than what they thought they had lost. This is not just a history lesson. It is a living promise for you. If you've been through a divorce, if you've been through a season of loneliness that stretched for years, if you have buried your dreams and said, it's over for me, hear this today. God restores, God redeems, God repays. The years you thought were empty, He has seen them. The tears you cried alone, He has counted them. The prayers you prayed when you didn't even have the strength to believe, He has heard them. And now, He is moving. Restoration does not always look like what we imagined. Sometimes it comes through new relationships, new opportunities, new dreams. Sometimes it comes through healing we didn't know we needed. And sometimes it comes simply through the peace of knowing that we are still in His hands, that nothing was wasted, that every step, even the ones we regret, have been used to lead us here, to this holy moment where God says, I will restore. You may not understand how. You may not see the path forward, but trust this, He who made the heavens and the earth is well able to restore the years the locusts have eaten. Your future is not a continuation of your pain. It is a testimony in the making. The enemy wanted you to believe that your story ended in defeat, but God is writing a new chapter, and this chapter begins with restoration. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not overlook the quiet, simple ways God begins to rebuild your life. The phone call you didn't expect, the opportunity you thought was beyond you, the relationship that surprises you with kindness, the strength returning to your heart, little by little. These are signs that He is restoring, that He has not forgotten you, that He is faithful to His word. Joel 2 verse 25 is not just ink on a page. It is the heart of God spoken over your life. You thought the harvest was gone forever, but He says, I will repay. You thought the best days had passed you by, but He says, I will restore. You thought you were too broken to dream again, but He says, watch what I will do. And when God restores, joy returns. Laughter finds its way back into your days. Peace settles over your heart like the soft light of morning after a long night of tears. And hope rises quietly at first, but stronger with each passing day. So lift your eyes. Look not at what was lost, but at what is coming. God's restoration is not behind you. It is ahead. And even now it is unfolding. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. The same God who raised the dead, who parted seas, who brought beauty from ashes, is the God who restores years. Years wasted in fear. Years wasted in wrong choices. Years wasted in pain. Nothing is beyond His reach. So take heart today. Walk forward, even if your steps feel small and uncertain. Believe again. Hope again. Dream again. Because your story is not over. Restoration is coming. Not just in part, but in fullness. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The locusts may have eaten, but God is still God, and His word is true. He will restore. And when He does, you will look back not in sorrow, but in awe, in gratitude, in wonder at the goodness of the Lord. Amen. If this message spoke to your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs hope today. And make sure to subscribe and join us daily for more powerful words that can restore your faith and strengthen your soul.